Well, the goal today is they've been working on forensics for the past 9 weeks. So for at least the criminal justice students, and we've combined with the biomed students. So they're coming together, and this is kind of like their capstone project. So we actually put 22 pig carcasses out into the woods, and they had to use all the skills that they've developed during this past 9 weeks studying forensics to go out and identify, well, they had to find their body. They had to process the body, rope off the crime scene, take photographs, do a sketch, collect the body, gather evidence, and then the portion that you're seeing behind you is they're actually conducting an autopsy of their little pig, and they are going to figure out what the cause of death was. So it's kind of like it all culminates together in this capstone project in forensic science.
You know, I find that we can actually have like a hands-on experience with this kind of sort of stuff, you know, because we're not usually dealing with like the autopsy or anything like that. But in the morning, we kind of, know what we're supposed to do. You know, since I'm a year 2 criminal justice student, I am a supervisor. So I help the younger students, criminal justice 1, help figure out what they're supposed to do and just sort of be like their leader. So in the morning, about 9 o'clock, we get into the auditorium and we get a morning briefing. So we figure out what we're going to be doing, what kind of stuff we're looking for, and what's the story behind it. Then after the morning briefing, we go out and we actually go find these bodies, and we try to collect all the evidence, make sure we have everything listed, accounted for that we may have need. And then once we find the body, we figure out how the pig died by first glance. We bring the body back and then we go for lunch.
So my freshman and sophomore year, I took the biomed and HBS classes, and I heard a little bit about what was going to be happening today with the BI students and the criminal justice students. And it's always something I've been kind of interested in, is the criminal justice field. So I wanted to try it out. And as a CJ1 student, you kind of don't get as big of a role, but you still get to play a part in it, which I really enjoy. So I kind of wanted to test it out, see what it was like, and then come back next year or go back to the medical field if that's what I enjoyed better. But yeah, that's what I enjoyed. It kind of helped me with my field of interest.
The main goal for our students is to be able to show off all of their skills and knowledge that they've learned in the past 4 years. Our biomed students, this is their 4th year. This is kind of like the final project that they get to do. We love to be able to collaborate with the criminal justice students and learn from them. And I also really like the partnerships that we have developed, because our students are kind of leading the way in the afternoon with the autopsies, but they're also partnering with other students, but also staff members from the Columbus Regional Hospital. We have ID Tech represented. We have the police department in the morning, DNR, Sheriff's Department, Coroner's Office, State Police, yeah.
And one of the really fun things is that these students, this is their 4th year in the biomed program, as Stacy mentioned, and we started off their very first year as freshmen with a crime scene that they were investigating for Ana Garcia. And so then on really like one of their very last days of school and one of their last days here in the biomed program, we're getting to kind of wrap it back up again and come full circle with another crime scene, but all within one day, figuring out what it is that happened and getting to put those skills that they've learned throughout their 4 years to use. So it's a really fun project for all of us, worth all the extra work, and we hope that they're really enjoying it.
So biomed has been a really great way for me to kind of explore my passion. I always knew I kind of wanted to go into healthcare, but biomed kind of allowed me to shadow at the hospital and also just try out a variety of careers, everything from forensics to environmental scientists. It's all covered throughout the biomed pathway. And today I kind of got to see the forensics aspect of that, and especially when it comes to the criminal justice side of it. And the autopsy with the pig is definitely one of the newer things that I've done, but I think biomed helped prepare me for it. Although I've never autopsied a pig before, I think I'm doing a pretty good job.
I've loved all the incredible teachers. I feel like they invest not only in you as a student, but also as a person. And I feel so grateful for all the incredible labs. I go look at other schools and I come back to ours and I see all our labs and our different things, like we did gel electrophoresis and PCR. There's so many cool things to explore before even going to college.